So a lot of people have asked me, they say, Josh, you spent a lot of time in the streets. Do you still live by street code? Do you still have the street mentality, the street ethics? Do you still live by street code basically? And the answer is yes. I absolutely do still live by street code. I want to explain something here though. A lot of people don't understand what street code really is. People think street code is always steal to get whatever you want or need. People think that street code is, about hurting people, putting a hurting on somebody. People think that street code is about just being underhanded in general. It's not that at all. Street code is two things. Street code is two things. All street code is mind your business and fight your own battles. Mind your own business and fight your own battles. What does mind your own business means? That means that whatever someone out there is doing, whether it's good or bad, whether it's something you like or dislike, whether it's something you agree with or disagree with, if it doesn't involve you, and it doesn't hurt you or your friends or your close family members or anybody that you're close to, then you mind your own business. You leave it alone. That goes if somebody's selling drugs, whatever they're doing. If it ain't hurting you and it ain't hurting your family and your close friends, you turn a blind eye to it. It's not your life. It's not your thing. And that includes like snitching. This is why snitching is so frowned upon in the streets. It's not because, it's not because like people just want to hate people for like, how do I put this into words? Basically, the reason snitching is so hated in the streets, one of the big reasons is that it's a sign of somebody who's just like a busybody, somebody who is a gossip, somebody who can't mind their own business. And you can't trust a person that can't mind their own business. So that's rule one of street code. And like I said, there's only two rules to this. Rule one of street code is mind your own business. If it doesn't hurt you or your family or your friends, it ain't got nothing to do with you, leave it alone. I absolutely still live by that philosophy. Now, the second rule of street code kind of plays into that, and that's called fight your own battles. So basically what that means is if you have a problem with somebody and it's bad enough to where you feel the need to do something about it, you step to that person like a man and you do whatever you need to do, whether that's sitting down and talking it out like gentlemen, or whether that's picking up your fists and fighting, whatever it is, whatever you decide is right in that situation, that's what you do. But you handle it like a man. Like you don't get others to fight your battles for you. You don't get law enforcement or police to fight your battles for you. So if you see somebody doing something out of order, and is that much of a problem for you, then you don't call the police on them to get the law and the system to fight your battles for you. You approach that person like a man, and then you figure out what you're going to do, whether you're going to sit down and talk about it, whether you're going to pick up your fists or fight, whatever. But that battle is your battle to fight because you chose to insert yourself into that. So if you choose to insert yourself into something, then you better be willing to fight your own battles. This also works in reverse. Let's say a bunch of people jump you and beat you up, even if it's like just for no reason at all. You don't call the cops. You don't press charges. You don't do none of that. You don't give the police any information whatsoever. If you're going to seek justice, you seek your own justice and revenge. You don't use the law to fight your battles for you. You know what I'm saying? It's your fight. You're an individualist. You're born in America. You're supposed to be an individualist person who's willing to fight his own battles. So, I don't really respect it when somebody gets beat up and they want to go and press charges on somebody. You know what I mean? It's just, if you want to turn the other cheek because you say you're a Christian, then actually turn the other cheek. Calling the police ain't turning the other cheek. Calling the police is seeking revenge. The only difference is you're too cowardly to get your own revenge, so you're using the police to get your revenge for you. I can't and won't respect that. I can't and won't respect that. So, yeah, these are the two codes that the street code is basically boils down to these two rules that I just explained. Mind your own business and fight your own battles when you've got a battle on your hand to fight. You know, that's the value system I came up with. That's the value system that kept me alive on all those years in the streets. And that's the value system I will die with. I will take this value system to the grave with me. It's the best value system ever. Because here's the thing. There's a thing called karma, okay? What goes around comes around. That's the rule of karma. Well, if you keep inserting yourself into other people's business, whether they're doing something right or wrong, you're causing trouble for somebody that's never done nothing to you or to your family or to your friends. You are opening up the door for bad karma to come back your way. Because listen, we've all got things in our life we don't want exposed. We've all got mistakes that we've made. None of us has a clean closet. So if you're going to be out there and be a busybody and, not mind your business and cause trouble for others for mistakes they're making, for stuff that doesn't even affect your life, God's going to make sure that at some point in the future, someone else does the same thing to you. So, by me minding my own business and living by my code, I avoid a whole lot of bad karma. That doesn't mean bad things don't still happen. We still live in an evil, sinful world. But when you add bad karma to that, you're bringing on more trouble than you were already going to have in the first place. So yeah, but to answer the question, yes. I still live by street code. I always have, and I will live by street code till the day that I die, without question. And again, street code is these two things. Mind your own business, fight your own battles. That's it. That's all street code is. If that's not a good value system, what is? Teaching these children not to fight their own battles and to run and get a teacher every time there's a bully or call the cops every time they got a bully. That's why society is as soft as it is today. And that's why our government is getting ready to take all our freedoms away, because we're used to having other people fight our battles for us. The thought of standing up for our own selves doesn't even cross our minds. We're right where they want us. But let me finish this. Again, street code, two things. Mind your business, fight your battles. And yes, I still live by that code. Fight your own battles if you're going to choose to fight. Fight your own battles if you're going to choose to fight. If you're going to choose to turn the other cheek, I do that a lot of times these days because I don't get into drama no more. That's one thing. But if you feel like you've got to fight a battle, you've got to do something about something someone else is doing, then you step to that person like a man and you do something like a man on your own. Because you're choosing to insert yourself into that. But yeah, I will live by street code till the day that I die. And I'm proud to say that that's the way I am. So that's all.